Maya was a creator with a fire in her heart, but her analytics page was a drizzle of gray. Her channel, Maya's Mosaic, felt scattered. One day, a viral dance from South Korea. Next, a tech review of a gadget from Japan. Then, a quick recipe popular in Greece. She chased trends like fireflies, burning out for fleeting flickers of views. "How do I find my global audience?" she whispered to her silent screen, a question felt by creators from Norway to Nepal. Crackle, hum, the air shimmered. Not with light, but with a million tiny reflections like a fractal of screens. From this constellation stepped a familiar guide. Alma, the algorithm explorer, now appearing as if woven from interlaced video timelines. Query detected, sustainable growth. Authentication, creator fatigue. Solution pathway, the map of mirrors. Alma gestured and Maya's room fell away. They weren't in a data cosmos but in a vast serene library. But instead of books, the shelves held endless, shifting mirrors. "This," Alma said, "is not a library of topics. It is the library of human reflection. Every piece of lasting content is a mirror where a viewer sees a piece of themselves." The 5 halls of reflection. They walked into a grand, echoing hall marked entertainment. The mirrors here were vibrant, flashing with music and drama. But Alma pointed not at the mirrors, but at the people gazing into them. A teen in Poland saw confidence in a K-pop dance tutorial. A mother in Chile saw family laughter in an animated short. "It's not about the trend," Alma said. "It's about the emotional reflection, the joy, the escape, the shared culture. Your dance video worked not because of the steps, but because for a moment, someone in Portugal saw themselves as a dancer." The next hall, How To and DIY, was full of determined faces. A man in Kenya fixed a bike, his reflection showing pride. A student in Vietnam coded a simple app, her reflection glowing with capability. "These mirrors reflect empowerment," Alma noted. "You provide the tool, but they see the solver, the builder, the improver within themselves." In the health and wellness hall, the mirrors were calmer. A woman in Finland followed a breathing exercise, her reflection becoming still. A bodybuilder in Lebanon tracked his nutrition, his reflection embodying discipline. "These reflect aspiration and care," Alma whispered. "The viewer doesn't see the workout, they see a healthier, stronger version of themselves." The technology and AI hall buzzed. A farmer in India saw a future of abundance in a drone mirror. An artist in Italy saw boundless creation in an AI art tool. "These mirrors reflect potential and evolution," Alma said. "They answer, what could I become with this knowledge?" Finally, the money, work, and education hall was intense. A young graduate in Colombia saw security in a resume tutorial. A side hustler in Indonesia saw freedom in an e-commerce guide. "These reflect hope and stability," Alma concluded. "The most powerful mirrors of all, the craft of the clear mirror." "But my mirrors are cloudy," Maya cried. "I try to reflect everything, and it just scatters the light." "Precisely," Alma cheered. "Your channel is a pane of glass, not a focused mirror. To build a clear mirror, you must combine reflections in a way that is uniquely yours." She led Maya to a workshop at the library's heart. "Here, we craft reflective alloys, the blended content that is unbreakable." She fused a mirror of fitness, health, with one of archaeology, education. It became a clear new mirror. Historians work out, train like a Roman legionary. It reflected physical strength and intellectual curiosity. She fused baking, how to, with chemistry, education. It became the Molecular Gastronomy of Sourdough. It reflected domestic skill and scientific wonder. "Your old content," Alma said gently, "was single note. A dance is just a dance." But a dance from your cultural heritage, combined with the story of its origins, becomes a mirror of identity and history. That is a reflective alloy. Maya's mind raced. Her grandmother's stories from the Philippines, her own love of sustainable fashion, her degree in environmental science. They weren't separate. They were facets of a single beautiful mirror. The currency of trust and the policy shield. In the workshop's corner sat two immense guarded chests. The first, overflowing with gold coins marked trust, had a simple lock. Consistency plus value plus authenticity. This is the true currency of global monetization, Alma stated. Build a mirror so clear and reliable that viewers from South Africa to Sweden return to it. Then the platform's ad revenue, CPM, the affiliate marketing offers from eco-brands, the sponsorships from ethical companies, they flow naturally. You monetize the trust, not the views. The second chest was made of adamant, labeled Policy Shield. It was locked with a complex key of community guidelines, fair use, and transparency. This is not a constraint, Alma said solemnly. It is your armor. It ensures your mirror is safe for all eyes. No harmful misinformation, no hateful speech, no stolen work. You cite sources for historical facts. You give credit for inspiration. You age restrict appropriately. This shield protects your reflection and your channel from being shattered. A creator's legacy is built on respect. Mosaic, not scatter. They returned to Maya's studio. The firefly chase was over. Alma's form began to dissolve into a final warm smile. The map of a million mirrors isn't about reaching everyone. It's about being so truly clearly yourself that you become the perfect mirror for your own tribe, scattered across the globe. Your mosaic has a pattern. You just needed to see it. Maya knew what to do. She didn't open a trending tab. She opened her grandmother's old photo album. She saw a traditional hand-woven textile. Her first video of her new path went live. The Weaver's Code. How this Filipino pattern holds a secret of sustainable geometry. And how to DIY a modern tote. It was culture, entertainment, plus math, education, plus crafting, how-to. It was a reflective alloy. The comments bloomed like a global garden. From Portugal, I never saw math as beautiful until now. From Nigeria, the weaving technique is similar to my tribe's. Here's how. From Canada, just made the tote from recycled fabric. Tutorial was perfect. Maya had stopped shouting into a global crowd. She had quietly hung up a clear, unique mirror. And from Argentina, Thailand, Egypt, and Ukraine, people who shared that specific reflection of curiosity, heritage, and hands-on creation began to find their way to her. They saw themselves in her mosaic, and she finally saw herself in her work. The end, and the beginning of authentic connection. Creator's note. This story embodies a sustainable, policy-aligned YouTube strategy. Success stems from deep niche synthesis, combining your unique expertise, for example, heritage, academic background, with broad pillars. Value-centric reflection, focusing on the transformative takeaway for the viewer, empowerment, insight, aspiration. Trust-first monetization, building a loyal community that makes revenue streams organic and stable. Guideline adherence as foundation, using platform rules to create a safe, credible, and lasting creative space. The algorithm rewards sustained viewer satisfaction above all. Your authentic compound niche is your greatest asset.